something first, please. Okay, today we're going to talk about note-taking. I sent you an email yesterday so that you can watch a video about 3 tips for engineers. And I also told you to download a Cornell template. We are going to know what is this about in a few minutes. Anyways, today is all about note-taking strategies and what do they mean and why they are important for you as a student. This is one of the skills you need for academic writing, actually, and for academic research. As I told you last time, we are going to learn a number of skills together that are that are mainly related to academic research, academic writing, and reading. We're going to start with note-taking because this is one of the very important skills for any university student. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen now to give you an idea about what do I mean by note-taking. Okay. Okay. Now, as a university student, can you see the screen now? I just want to make sure that you can see the screen.
Yes.
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 Okay, very good. As a university student, you are supposed to attend a lot of lectures and classes, whether now because of the present circumstances, online classes or face-to-face classes. In any case, you need to be attending classes. So those classes, and during the class, the lecturer or the instructor is always giving you a lot of information, a lot of important ideas about the subject you are studying or the particular topic of the session. So in this case, you need to take down notes, and you will be flooded with information to the extent that at some point you don't know what's important, what's not important, what I should be noting and what not. Today we're going to learn together what should you take notes of and how to do that. As you can see here, it's important to attend classes or lectures because usually your instructors are professional people and they know how to deliver information for the students. And make you think about the topic or the subject you're studying. This is why attendance is important. Although you in the university stage, we are trying to prepare you as much as possible to be an independent learner, what we call the autonomous learner, the learner who can depend on him or herself for studying. But at the same time, you need guidance. You still need guidance. You need the instructor, the lecturer, to guide you through the topic. So it's important to attend classes. Now we have strategies for actually what we call the strategies for success during university years. It's always about preparation. It's always about preparing yourself to your class. This happens actually before class, during class, and after class. This is why, for example, yesterday I sent you an email telling you to download a video and to download a template, and you should be checking your e-learning. So this preparation that happens before class time puts you in the mood for class and prepares you for the ideas that are going to be discussed in class. You're not surprised. They do not, the ideas discussed in class do not pop up suddenly. You're already prepared. Now, before the lecture, you should be prepared, as I was just saying. You need to know about the module you're studying. This is why last time, for example, I introduced the main documents that are really important for this module, like the module specifications, the weekly plan, the assessment strategy, so that you are familiar familiar with the module and what the module is talking about. And for example, one of the ways to prepare also before class If the instructor assigns a certain chapter or a certain section of a book or a certain article to read before class, it's very important that you do so. I know that sometimes you are overwhelmed and you have so many things to do, and sometimes you are flooded with assignments and submissions and all these things, but preparation helps and helps a lot, because once you are prepared, you go to class, as I said before, with the ideas already in your mind. So it's not a surprise, it's not a new thing when it is introduced to you in class. Now, the note taking during the class, it's very important that you listen, and you listen very well during class time. You think more than you write. And actually, this is why we are teaching you note taking. You're not supposed to just write down anything the lecturer is saying, because you would not even be able to do that. You know that when someone is speaking, you cannot really follow what everything they are saying. So you only focus on the important things to take notes of. And this is why you should be very much alert and concentrating during class time. Why take notes? This is a very important question. You forget about 50 to 70% of what you see and hear during class. So if you say, for example, some people say, I will go to class, I would listen carefully to what the instructor is saying, and then when I go home, I will just try to remember what they were saying, and I will write it down, which is not okay, because you will be attending like let's say 5, 6, 7 classes a day, and each one has their topics. Each one have their topics, their ideas, their definitions, their concepts that they are introducing during class time, and you need to listen to that and then go back home to memorize all these things. Without your notes, you will be clueless. You won't be able to remember everything that was mentioned or said in class. So taking notes will help you focus and listen. So you will be alert during class time. If you're taking notes, you will be focused and you will be listening carefully, and it keeps you active and concentrating. You're not daydreaming, you're not thinking about something else. They keep you on track. And those notes will guide you later on in your study, because when you come to prepare for an assignment or an assessment or something like that, you will go back to your notes and you will remember what they said in class and what are the important things to focus on, what you should stress in your answers. For example, what are the things that are important to explain a certain point, a certain idea or concept. So notes are really helpful. And what to write down? This is a very important question. Do I need to write everything the lecturer is saying or the instructor is saying? Of course not. You cannot be doing that. So you are going to focus on main points. This is very important, and I want you to concentrate on this slide, because you need to write down the main points, the examples given in a lecture, the diagrams, if you have diagrams in a class, for example. Dates and numbers are very important. Suppose that you are in a history class, for example, and someone is telling you about the dates for something, that an event that happened that was very important, or the numbers of a certain in a certain theory or a certain concept. Those are important. Those are key ideas. Those are considered main ideas. So you should be writing down main ideas, main points, examples, diagrams, dates and numbers, explanations. What do I mean by explanations? If the instructor, for example, is saying, okay, to explain the idea of so and so, I'm going to give you a wrap-up or a summary for the idea. This is an explanation. So you need to be taking down notes for that explanation. Any new words? Sometimes lecturers or instructors introduce a new concept through a new word. So this new word, for example, is an important keyword that you should know about and that you should take notes of. References or sources. I would come to class, for example, and tell you, okay, you need to read that book to understand the idea of relativity, for example, and I give you a reference book, a name, a title for a book. You should be taking notes of this thing as well. This is important. How do I know what is important? This is a question that all students ask themselves. Use signposts. There are verbal and non-verbal signposts and keywords. They will guide you and help you to decide what's important, what's not important. Now I'll show you what do I mean by signposts. Observe non-verbal signposts. Writes, for example, if the lecturer writes on the board certain ideas, certain words, certain dates, names, numbers, those are signposts. If the instructor gives you handouts for something, you should be taking down notes of this handout because it means that it's important. If the instructor keeps repeating a certain item, this means that it's an important thing and you should be taking down notes of it. If the instructor is saying, do you understand this concept? And he keeps repeating or she keeps repeating, is this concept clear for all of us? Do you really get the meaning here? This means that this is an important key idea. If I give you an example of something right now, for example, I would say, in order to take down notes, you have to learn the strategies of note-taking. The idea of the strategies of note-taking is an important idea. Therefore, you should be writing down, today I'm going to, in your notes, for example, today I'm going to learn about strategies for note-taking. Now, the verbal signposts, they are divided into beginning, middle, and end. At the beginning of the class, for example, the instructor comes to class and says, okay, today I'm going to talk about, or today I'm going to look at this concept, or I'm going to discuss the following topics, or let's start by defining. So all the beginning of the lecture is important because it sets you on track and it sets you on what you should be focusing on. So when I say, for example, today I'm going to talk about note-taking strategies, this should be in your notes, note-taking strategies. The middle of the class, for example, when I say now we will go on to explain this and that, or let's move to the next point, or let me show you the next idea. Usually those transitions, when I move from one point to another, this should be part of your notes. To sum up, for example, at the end of my class, when I say to sum up, I should be saying to sum up, note-taking strategies are different and represent different styles. You see, here I'm wrapping up. The wrapping up at the end of each class is also something to take notes of. So what do you take notes of? You take notes of the beginning of the class, the middle of the class, and the end of the class, the wrap up at the end. You look for main ideas, you look for keywords, you look for definitions, you look for numbers, dates, names, places. You see that? This is very important. Keywords like advantages. The advantages of so and so, or the disadvantages of so and so. Or first, let me explain the idea of so and so, and secondly, thirdly, and so on. When you find, for example, keep in mind that this concept should be, or the factors that play an important the process of so, or as an example, or but, or finally, or to conclude, or because, or facts, all these are keywords you should be looking for either in a text or in a video or during class. So when you take down notes, you take down notes of texts. For example, I give you an article to read and you look for those keywords, you look for transitions, you look for definitions, you look for divisions of the work into first, second, and third, or beginning, middle, and end. You look for causes, advantages, disadvantages, problems, drawbacks. Okay. Now we have methods for note taking, and I'm going to move to another PowerPoint to show you the methods for note taking. Now there are types for note taking. We have what we call clustering or mapping. We have outlining, and we have the Cornell method. And I'm now going to show you each type and the advantages of each type. If we go to clustering or mind mapping, this is how it looks like. Can you see the mind map on the screen? Hello? Are we still there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So the mind map on the screen, you see like it's a bubble and in the middle of the page and branches out into other little bubbles. Now, for example, if I want to take notes of the way to make an apple pie, making apple pie, for example, this is the main idea here. This is the main topic, the main subject I'm taking notes of. So I put my main subject in the middle, and then little bubbles branch out of that main subject. For example, making pie crust. How do I make an apple pie? First, I have to make a pie crust, an apple pie crust, which is one of the sub ideas. Then baking the pie itself, which is also one of the sub ideas. Making pie filling is another sub idea. Now, so I have the main idea in the middle and branches out little sub ideas. Now, out of those sub ideas also branch others, more details like peel the apples, preheat the oven, chill the baking, use cold water. You see here, I'm branching out. This is what we call the clustering or the mapping strategy for taking down notes. It's very good for visual learners, people who enjoy learning through visual things. People, you know that as learners, we are different. We have different types of learners. There are people who are visual. They understand things better when they see them in front of them, in front of their eyes. And there are people who listen better. Those are audio learners. And those people who enjoy, for example, poetry, languages, music, they learn better through listening. And there are people who learn through touching things, like when we teach little kids about things. The best thing to do is make them touch things so that they understand it and feel it. So the mind mapping or clustering uh, uh, is very interesting and very useful for visual learners, and it shows you the relationship between things. You can see here in the middle of the page the main idea and the relationship between the sub ideas and the main idea through this mind map. The next way for taking down notes is what we call the outlining. Outlining is also a very organized way for taking down notes, and it divides ideas into topics and subtopics, and it's very easy to turn to points into when you have points, it's very easy to turn those points into study questions, something that would trigger ideas, more ideas, and something that would open up questions for the learner. If you look on the screen here, you will find that you start with the main topic. You give it a number or a letter, for example, and then it's a subtopic. And underneath that subtopic one, you have details, key point 1, key point 2, and then you have subtopic 2, key point 1 and key point 2. Then you have the main topic 2, with its subtopics as well, and the details underneath the subtopics. So this is like a list. You take notes in the form of an outline, a list. That outline is basically divided into, for example, two or three main ideas, and underneath those main ideas you have subtopics, and underneath the subtopics you have more details. Do we have any questions concerning the two strategies I just discussed?
Nada.
Okay. So things are clear.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now the third way is the Cornell method. The Cornell method is a very popular way for taking down notes, and it's actually very useful because it is organized and it summarizes the main ideas and concepts in a very useful, handy way. Remember that we always go back to our notes before assessments. For example, if you have an assessment in a book with 4 or 5 chapters, before the assessment, the night before the assessment, for example, you cannot revise all the 5 chapters in details, but you can revise the notes that you have for each chapter. If you have taken notes for each chapter and you have organized your notes in a consistent, systematic way, then you can go back to your notes before the assessment and revise the important points. See, for the Cornell method, it's like a table. You have on the left side of the paper the key questions or the key ideas, and you have on the other, the right hand of the paper, you have like answers for these questions. For example, if you have a question like this one, how can I be successful in class? Why should I ask questions? This is one key idea. Where should I sit? This is another key idea. Why should I take notes? This is a third key idea. What kind of help I can get? This is a fourth key idea. So you look for key ideas. Key ideas are main ideas. Important ideas are main ideas. How can I find my main ideas? I can find them in keywords, in transitions, as I said, in dates, in names, in numbers, in places, in advantages, disadvantages, causes, effects, drawbacks. Those are all key ideas or key questions. Then when I take down notes, I put down those key questions on the left side of the paper, and on the right side of the paper, I try to answer these key questions. And at the bottom of the paper, I have a summary. I summarize all the ideas that I have written in the paper. So this is what we call the Cornell method. The Cornell method is a table that is divided into 3 main columns. The first column is for the key ideas or the main ideas that I extract from either the text I'm reading or from the video I'm watching or from attending class. The next side, that's the next column in the table is the column for my explanation of those key ideas, my attempt to answer the questions. And the third column is a summary of all what I wrote on that paper, including the key ideas, my answer to those key ideas, and any important points that I find in whatever I'm taking notes for.
I have a question, Doctor.
Okay, go ahead.
What if this method was hard for me, and when I try to take notes, I become very slow at some point. So I'm going to take time to take each note I have heard like seconds ago, but then I'll forget them.
So,
is there another method? Or I can just do it normally though?
Actually, you are free to use whatever method you want. If the mind mapping is easier for you, you can do it. If the outlining is better for you, it's up to you to choose the method. But here in this class, we're trying to train you for the 3 methods, and particularly the kernel, because the kernel is a very organized and very popular with university students.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll be trained, don't worry. We will have a lot of practice on that. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So at the end of this, I just want to tell you that taking down notes is important because it organizes your ideas and it keeps you engaged in whatever you are doing. It keeps you engaged when you are watching a video, or engaged during class time, or engaged if you are reading an article or a text or whatever kind of text. And it summarizes all the ideas that you need to go back to if you have any assessment or assignment coming. So notes are going to be very useful, and you can use them to just refresh your memory about what you already studied. Do we have any questions concerning the note-taking strategies? Now we have, okay. And what about the rest of the class? Is it okay?
Yes, miss. Yes,
oh,
doctor, sorry.
Okay, no
yes.
problem. Okay. Okay. Before I move into another point, I just want to take down the attendance, and we are done with the attendance, and then we will move to something else, okay? When I call your name, please say yes or present or whatever that would make me know that you are present, okay?
Okay,
Abdurrahman Izzat. Okay. Ahmed Hassan. Okay. Anas Ahmed.
Yes.
Okay. Dina Tariq.
Yes.
Yes, Dina. Okay. Farah.
Yes.
Fatima.
Yes.
Heidi.
Yes.
Hussein Ayman.
Present.
Mahmoud Ashraf.
Yes.
Mahmoud Medhat. Okay. Malak Ayman.
Yes.
Mariam Gamal. Mariam. No.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, where are you, Mariam? Okay.
It lagged.
No problem. Michael. Michael Raghib. No. Okay. Mu'min.
Yes.
Okay. Muhammad Said.
Yes.
Muhammad sorry, Muhammad Tariq.
Yes.
محمد طارق علي. أنا عندي محمد طارق عبد الباري. أنت موجود؟
عبد الباري يس.
أيوه. محمد طارق علي. لا. أوكي. مصطفى علي.
Yes.
طيب عمر هشام.
Yes.
أوكي. رهيد.
Yes.
رنا.
Yes.
سيف أشرف.
Yes.
شريف أشرف.
Yes.
يمنى محمد.
Yes.
Okay. And يوسف صلاح. No. يوسف محمد.
يوسف محمد أحمد. Yes.
لا في يوسف محمد الأول.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No. Ziad? Ziad Muhammad?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And
Yes, yes.
okay. And Yusuf Muhammad Ahmed. And I have Ziad and Yusuf Muhammad Ahmed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, yes.
I don't hear my name. Abdurrahman
What's-
Me
Azzam.
too.
Just a minute, please. What are your names?
Abdurrahman Azzam.
Nuran Adil.
Abdurrahman, I called you at the beginning. And
The network is not
Nuran
working.
Adil.
Ahmad Azzam.
طب لحظة واحدة بس. Abdurrahman Izzat. And then we have Nuran. Nuran, I called you.
Nuran Adil.
Yes, I called you Nuran. And who else?
Ahmed Sameh, ما سمعتش اسمه.
Ahmed
Adil,
Sameh.
my name.
Okay, Ahmed Sameh. Okay. Any other one?
Ahmad Azzam.
Ahmed Azzam. Okay, Ahmed Azzam. Is there anybody else who did not hear their names? Is there a Michael here who did not hear his name? Okay. Okay. So now I just want to move to the next point in our class today. I sent you an email yesterday to watch 3 tips for engineers. That's a video. And I told you to download the Cornell template on e-learning. Now I want to make an agreement with you. Whenever we are in our online class, please always be ready with your e-learning page. So open your e-learning page along with your online class. Okay? Okay.
Okay, doctor. Okay.
I need to know that you see what I see on the screen are only the initials of your names. I can't see you, so I need to have a response to know that you're there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, so please open your e-learning page. And now, did you watch the video of 3 tips for engineers?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Did we all watch the video?
Not me.
No.
Not all of us. Okay, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to turn off my camera and my mic, and I'll give you 10 minutes to watch the video on your own. Okay, go to the e-learning page, download the video and watch it. I'll give you 10 minutes to do so. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
doctor.
Okay. Don't leave the meeting, okay?
All right.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
Okay, are we done with watching the video?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, very, very good. Now I'm going to share the screen with an activity related to that video, and then we will talk. If you look at these questions here, now if we want to divide those questions into before watching and while watching and after watching questions, let's look at the beginning of the before watching. On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you evaluate your sense of time? Can someone tell me, how do you manage your time? Hello? This is a question for the whole group.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Okay, so how do you manage your time? What do you do during the day, for example?
First woke up, and then take the lecture, and then study more, then sleep.
And actually, things have. Okay.
For me, I haven't managed my time at all before, but after college, I have started to take it more seriously. Okay, because before I didn't. Sometimes I went to sleep more than studying or maybe something else, like playing. So I was careless about it.
Is it different now because of the corona thing going around? Is it
because if since I didn't had any task to do, I went all lazy. But when I first assigned for the college, I went more serious from now.
Yes, I know that now because you need to do something. I think we are bored. We are all bored of staying home.
Yeah, I'm really bored of the staying home. I really want to get out, but they started to close everything,
Yeah,
like beaches and stuffs.
Yeah.
No one is going to the beaches at all.
Okay. Are you talking about Egypt or somewhere else?
Here in Oman.
Okay, okay. And what about the rest of the class?
I manage
think
my
the same
time
thing.
very well. Me personally, يعني.
This is Fatima, right?
Yes.
So, how do you manage your time, Fatima?
If I have things that I have to do, I hide them, so I don't miss anything. And when I wake up, I have my routine, my everyday routine.
So you make a list.
Yes,
I
write everything down I need to do, and when I do it,
okay, that's very organized. Yes, and did things change because of the COVID-19? This is for Fatima.
yes, yeah, I have so much free time, and I'm bored at the house, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I see. But now you're not going to be bored. You're going to be flooded with studying. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll keep you busy. Okay. Now, how effective are to-do lists? Do they really help? Fatima is saying that it really helps. What about the rest of the class? Do you ever make to-do lists? Yes, I'm still waiting for your answers. Are to-do lists effective? Do you see them as effective?
I think
Yeah?
Yes.
Can you stick to a certain schedule and you really follow that?
I think I didn't do before, but I will try.
You'll try. Who is this?
Safe.
Safe. Safe, you are trying to do a to-do list and you will try, right? Hopefully it works, inshallah. Now, while watching the video, according to the video we just watched, why should engineering students prepare for lectures? This is not just for Safe, this is for the whole class. According to the video, why should they prepare for lectures? Why should students prepare for lectures? Did he mention any reasons for that?
So they can have
talking about
background information.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
To understand what doctor is talking about.
And
to save much time.
This is Ruhaid, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ruhaid, so you're saying that
to brainstorm the ideas of the lecture.
Would you just tell me your name before you speak, please, because I only have your initials in front of me. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the benefit of promptly reading your coding assignments? Did you understand what's meant by coding assignments?
Yes.
What does he mean by coding assignments?
I guess like coding classes where they code. So coding questions, like they give them coding questions and they have to think about like how to solve it, and it's like a long question, so they need time for it. So reading it before can allow them to have time to think about it, and throughout the day they will be thinking, so they won't take when they reach the due date.
Yes, this is Nuran, right?
Yes.
So Nuran, you are saying that coding assignment means that they are trying to understand or figure out what the assignment wants.
The question, how to solve the question.
How to solve the question. What do they want from you as a student in this task, for example?
Yeah.
If you have an assignment, it's better to just think about it right when you have it. Don't leave it till the due date, so that you won't have time to think enough time to think about it, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is what he's saying. Okay, in what ways can friends help you manage your according to the video? I need to listen to as much people as I can from class, please. You know, your participation is really important because I get to know you more. In what ways can friends help you manage your time? What did he say about choosing a friend, and why should this friend be in your life during university time, according to the video?
When you explain ideas together, it sticks to your mind.
So this friend would help you do what?
Studying in a more serious way.
Better.
Study in a better way, take it more seriously.
Share ideas together.
Share ideas together, very good. Okay. Do you have any other time management tips that you can add to this video?
Study schedule.
Study schedule. Okay, this is Dina, right?
Yes.
So Dina, can you talk more a bit more about study schedules and your experience with them?
Well, if you are overwhelmed and you don't know how to separate what subject you are going to study, I think the schedule will help you to manage your time.
Okay, so did you really try that in reality? Did you?
Yes. In
And
final
it works.
exams. Yeah.
Okay, very good, excellent. Very good. Now I'm going to do something for you, and I need you to do it right now because it's like an application of whatever we mentioned about note-taking. Send you a link now on the general page of our Microsoft team. Okay, and the link is going to take you to a form, a Microsoft form for the video you just watched. I want you first to download the template, the Cornell template from eLearning, have it ready with you, fill in the template, and then upload it on the form that I'm going to send you its link right now. Is this clear?
Yes.
Very good. I'm going to...
But I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
What's the format of the template? Because I don't have Microsoft Word or something like that.
Is
it okay?
It's a Word document.
That's Microsoft Word?
Yeah, it's a Word document. It's on eLearning. Can you see it on eLearning? You can see the Cornell template. Just download it, please.
I can see it, but without software, I don't have the software, so I guess I have to download it first.
Yes, download it first, please. Download the template first, fill it in, and upload it on the link I'm going to send you right now. Okay?
Okay.
Is it clear for all class?
Doctor, so we should fill it in and then upload it?
Yes.
Okay, doctor.
I'll give you time to fill it in. I'll give you like 10 minutes to fill it in. Okay?
Okay.
I'll send the link now on the general page of Microsoft, of our team.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
Doctor.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you just give me a moment? I have to download Microsoft Word in order to open.
Take your time. Take your time, no problem. I sent you the link. Can you see the link on the general page now?
Yes.
Okay, can we all see?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, very good. Just download the template, download the template, fill it in, and upload it on that link. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to do this, and I will turn off my camera and mic until you do that, okay?
Come on.
دكتور دكتور
Programs. Programs.
Doctor, I have a problem.
Soft. Microsoft Word. It doesn't download. Yeah. It doesn't download.
Doctor, doctor,
Yes, I'm here.
doctor, I can't understand what we should do in the template.
Okay, the template is to fill it in with your notes. As I said before, the Cornell method is like this template. You extract from the video the main ideas or the key ideas, you put them on the left side of the template, and then your explanations for those main ideas, your details, give details about those main ideas. And on the very far right of the template, you have a summary. You summarize what the video is about.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Doctor, we can't access the form.
You couldn't access the form?
Yeah.
Why not?
Two.
Just a minute. I mean, it's there on the link. Once you log on the link, it's there.
It says make sure you have permission to access the form.
Okay, let me see that. Okay, let me check that. Give me a minute, please.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
Hey, doctor.
I don't know why you can't get the form. I can see it. I can see the link. I don't know why you cannot access the form. Yusuf, what are you saying? You cannot get the... Okay. You don't have the software. Okay, you can take down notes in the Cornell method right now in your own way and send it to this class here so that I can see it. Yes. So, did someone get access to the form or not?
No. No.
No?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the form. Just give me a second to check what's happening with the form. I just need to know why it's not available for you. Now I know why what's happened. What happened? Okay, can you access the form right now? I just tried to fix things. You are uploading and using your BU email, right?
Yes.
Yes. Please use your BU email because this is why you cannot access the form if you are not using your BU email.
I still can't access it.
Still can't access it? Oh, that's strange. Hmm. I don't know why you cannot access it, but okay. You still cannot access the form? The link? Hello?
Still can't access it, no.
Yes, we can't.
Okay. Did you fill in the template anyways?
I filled like
Yes.
20% this.
Okay. I'll try to give you the link to this form again. You are group 3. You are group C3, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'll try to fix that. And we'll see. Now, if you already filled in the form or the template, I mean, can you share your screen with the template you filled? Okay, hello.
Still
Guys,
didn't finish.
okay. Who finished the form?
Doctor.
Who finished the form?
I did.
Okay, would you share your screen with us, Fatima?
Sure, doctor. 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen right now. Does everyone see this?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Can you read us your notes, Fatima, please?
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
tip is to prepare for lectures. You have the syllabus and notes on exactly what the professor is going to cover. Before the lecture, spend 30 minutes to an hour and read what the professor is going to talk about.
Okay, so the first note on your notes, the first main idea, or on this side, which is themes, keywords, key questions you wrote, time management.
Time management, yes.
Okay, so this is the first main idea, which is very good, excellent. And you explained what does that mean? You explained that you need to prepare before coming to the lecture because it will make things easier for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next point on your main ideas or keywords?
Tips to save time.
Tips to save time, okay. What are the tips that he has given to save time?
He said two things: read assignments and find a friend that is the same level as you. Explain to each other.
Okay. This is your explanation here in the middle, right? Find a friend. Yes. Okay. And on the summary column, what did you write?
I wrote my comment on what he said. So for the first theme, the time management, I wrote you will have a background information and you'll be able to understand better in the lecture. You will be able to engage in the lecture. And for the second theme, for the tips to save time, I wrote when you read assignment immediately, you will keep thinking about it. That will help you solve it faster. When you discuss with a friend, you might add more detailed information to your knowledge and you won't forget it.
Okay, very good, excellent. So you made notes, you took notes for this video using the Cornell template.
Yes.
Do you find it easy or not clear?
It's it's very simple and easy to understand.
Excellent, and you've done good work, very good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. Does anyone else want to share with us their template? So that I can...
Do I stop sharing now?
Sorry? Yeah, please stop sharing.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, does anyone else want to share the screen so that I can give you feedback on your templates?
Doctor, do I upload it or no need?
No, this is just if you can access the form, yes, upload it, please. But if not,
I can't access it. I can't access to it.
I'll check what's the problem with the permission. Maybe I'm not giving permission, but I'm trying to give permission to the form, but it's not working right now. No problem. It's just a class practice. Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. What about the rest of the class? Who would like to share their forms, their templates? You know that we are practicing in class because this is what you're going to do in your assignments. You have a note-taking assignment using the same template, using the Cornell template. So you better share with us now so that I can give you feedback. So when you submit your assignment and turn it in, it's a good one. Do you get my point? This is why we're practicing in class, so that you can have hands-on experience.
I'm really having difficulty in writing.
You don't have the template, right? You cannot download the template. Okay,
me too.
Who cannot download the template? Else.
Me.
Who are you?
Malak.
Malak, what's wrong? Why can't you download the template?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I can't download it.
Because it's downloadable. No problem.
Okay, I will try.
Yeah, check that, please. Yes, what about the rest of the class?
Me too.
Mahmoud? It's on e-learning and you can download it from e-learning. If you have a Word, you can download it. Yes, what about the rest of the class? So if we would like to mention the main ideas in this video. If you would like to say, what are the main ideas in this video? Can you sum up the main ideas? Can someone sum up the main ideas in this video?
The time management.
Time management is a key idea. Yes, very good. The second
Preparation for the lecture.
how to manage your time.
Okay, time management in general is a main idea. Do we have any other main ideas in this video?
Preparation.
Preparation before class is a main idea. What else?
To have a friend.
In time.
Yes, coding assignments.
Coding assignments is a very important main idea. And finding a friend is also. Yeah, finding a friend is a main idea. So if you want to put that in a, let's say, in a Cornell template, the key main ideas are going to be time management, coding assignments, and finding a friend. What could be the sub-ideas underneath those main ideas? One of the sub-ideas under time management is preparation. And under coding assignments, we can have, what sub-idea can we have?
Reading assignments beforehand.
Yes, reading assignments before submission. Yes, and finding a friend is a main idea. What could be the sub-idea under that, or an explanation for that idea?
That help you and to help each other to explain the lessons and our courses يعني and to understand assignments.
Finding a friend that you can share ideas with and better with on the same level as you, so that you can share ideas, and it's a kind of, you know, this friend is a kind of a friend that can help you with revision, as if you are revising things. You see that? Do we have any problems with understanding the Cornell template?
I didn't get the second idea.
The second idea is coding assignment.
Assignment.
Yes, what do we mean by coding assignment? We mean that, Yusuf, for example, I give you an assignment today about note-taking. Go home and use the Cornell template and watch the X video and use the Cornell template to write notes about it, okay?
Okay.
So what you do when you go home, you think about that assignment. You open the assignment, you try to think about it. What do I mean by the Cornell template? You watch the video. What are the key ideas? This is what's meant by coding ideas, like deciphering ideas. You know what's meant by deciphering? Like as if assignments are written in codes, and you're trying to decipher those codes, trying to understand what's behind those codes.
All right, I get it now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone here have a problem with the Cornell template? Guys,
no, the doctor.
Okay, I need an answer from the rest of the class, because you know we're not meeting face to face, so I cannot see your expressions. Okay? No, it's good. So you understand how to do a Cornell template now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I'll try to check what's wrong with that form. And if I give permission, then I will send you the form on our Microsoft class, okay? So that you can fill it in.
Okay.
Okay. So please make sure that before coming to next class, you are ready with the e-learning page opened. You already checked e-learning and have seen what's there on week 2, so that we can start right away. Okay? Preparation, just like what we were saying right now. We are preparing for class. Before coming into class, we need to prepare. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you next time, inshallah. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, doctor. Bye.
Okay, bye. See you next time.
Thank you, doctor.
Bye. Thank you.